You're in for a treat. Another fantastic and exciting evening of music by the Evansville Philharmonic. Roger Kalia, of course, is here to share the story of Spanish Nights. It sounds so exciting.
Should be a great concert, Angie. The music of Spain, that's what we're going to highlight. A lot of different Spanish dances in particular. So this is a concert of dance rhythms. I mean, very rhythmic, colorful music. We have a world-famous guitarist joining the orchestra, Angel Romero, who is truly a star, one of the great guitarists of our time. So I'm really excited to welcome him to Evansville.
Is playing that style of music on a guitar, because we do, associate that with Spanish guitar, that it has its own sound. What's that skill like over against maybe a rock guitar person?
Yeah, it's a different type of technique. There's a different type of strumming. I would say the way you play different notes, it's a little bit of a different technique in the right hand. But the guitar itself, it's an acoustic guitar. And the challenge here for an orchestra is balance. How do you get an acoustic guitar to play over a full orchestra? So actually we lightly amplify the guitar with a microphone in front of it. And Angel, he's played with all the great orchestras. He is a pro. I mean, he's going to be amazing. And he actually knew the composer, Joaquin Rodrigo. He's playing the Concierto de Aranjuez, which is considered the greatest guitar concerto ever composed. So he spent years with Rodrigo in Spain and then brought him to the United States. And it was Angel Romero who premiered this concerto with the LA Philharmonic. He gave the West Coast premiere in 1962, I believe. He was 16 years old when he did that. So
what a wonderful story, though, when your music also has a story that's in present day. That just makes it more exciting.
It really does. So it should be a great program. We're also doing 3 other works on the program by Spanish composers and one by a Russian composer. So Rimsky-Korsakov, he's a Russian composer. He wrote a piece called Capriccio Español, Spanish Capriccioso. And it features the orchestra, really famous violin solo in there, a clarinet solo, and it highlights the percussion. With Spanish music, it's all about percussion. Castanet, cymbal, triangle, snare drum, it's all in there to give the dance rhythms. And then we're doing 2 other works, a piece by the Spanish composer Manuel de Falla and a piece by Jerónimo Jiménez, who was the master of the zarzuela, which is a type of Spanish musical theater. So it really highlights the orchestra. And of course, Angel Romero will bring this to a new level.
It sounds like an evening not to miss at all. When we name music and give it to one culture, we're really talking about a combination of cultures, are we not? Do we hear the tones of maybe Slavic music and Italian music? Because, bluegrass and Irish music, because so much alike.
Absolutely. I mean, with this music in particular, this is the music of Spain, but Russian composers were influenced by the music of Spain. A lot of the Spanish folk songs that you hear in the Capriccio Español almost take on a Russian sound because of Rimsky-Korsakov's love of the music of Russia too. And it was also influenced by Stravinsky and French composers like Debussy or Ravel. So you get a lot of different influences in the music.
It's a melting pot of music, and that's wonderful. I mean,
it really is.
It helps you to tune your ear to it, though, and that's one of the things I enjoy about your concerts is the educational piece that goes with it, rather than just, I'm going to play this song and good luck, you guess. But I mean, I love the learning and knowing the backstory.
Yeah, and I always try to share that with the audience. You know, one thing you'll get at an Evansville Philharmonic Orchestra concert is engagement from the stage, and that's something I really enjoy doing, is bringing the audience into that experience, so that it's not just us playing music, but they have, what to listen for. And that's why we also do pre-concert talks and symphony happy hours. Those sorts of things give the audience a little bit of background on each piece before they hear the music. So
it enhances enjoyment. It does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know it's going to be a wonderful show. Get your tickets on the 25th.